Hello everyone, welcome to the shop at Natural Beauty Fence. My name is Alex Peckoff and today we are building a PVC gate. But today's gate is a little bit special. Typically, when we make a PVC gate, we make them 4 feet wide unless the customer has a special request. In today's case, we're making our gate 5 feet wide. The customer has some big equipment that she needs to get through the opening, so we're gonna make the gate a little bit bigger. In addition, it's a very special day because we are using black PVC. A beautiful, beautiful fence. At Natural Beauty Fence, we sell and install all colors of PVC, including wood grains. If you are looking to build a gate yourself and need to purchase a special colored PVC at an affordable rate, give us a call and we can deliver it directly to you, or you can pick it up in our store. All of our PVC is top-of-the-line, American-made, 100% virgin vinyl. It is inevitable that colored PVC will fade over time, but a high-quality PVC will outlast other comparable products, and its fading down the line will be evenly distributed and less pronounced. Our PVC is made to last. If you would like to have a colored PVC fence installed at your home, give us a call to arrange a free at-home estimate where a specialist will help you determine which colors and styles best suit your home. Now let's begin building our black PVC gate. First and foremost, you need to cut the holes in the posts. Here at Natural Beauty Fence, we build our gates with 4x4 side posts, and we use the CNC machine back there to cut the holes for the rails. So an important thing to consider when making a PVC gate, and this is how we do it here at Natural Beauty Fence, is we'll typically have the installers set the opening for the gate before we actually build the gate. It is always better to make a gate for a specific opening as opposed to making an opening for a specific gate size. And our installers made the opening 61 inches, so I am going to take off 2 inches and make this gate 59 inches tip to tip, which just means 59 inches wide. You always want to leave at least 2 inches so that way the hardware, the hinges and the latch can properly function. When you need the gate to be an exact size, in this case 59 inches, you have to factor in the wall thickness of the side posts. So typically when I make a PVC gate, I cut the rails at 3/8 of an inch less than the desired tip to tip length. So in this case, we want a 59 inch gate. I'm going to cut these rails at 58 5/8 inches. So the next step is to cut slots in the bottom of the rail so that way you can insert the boards. You want to line up the blade of the saw so that way the slot is going to be in the center of the rail. Now if you're working with colored PVC like I am today, you're going to want to test this out on a scrap piece of white PVC before you make the actual cut, just to make sure everything's correct. So I have my test cut here and a board right here, and as you will see, the fit is perfect. So now I am going to repeat the process with the actual gate material, the black PVC. And you'll see now we have a perfect cut. Now we're going to repeat the same thing for the other row. So the next step is cutting the side channels. The side channels go on each side of the gate so that way the boards are flush against the posts. It makes for a much nicer look. So to cut the side channels, you want to measure the distance between the 2 holes. 59 inches. So our side channels need to be 59 inches. So on the saw right here, we have the side channel. Typically when you order colored material, colored PVC, it comes wrapped. I recommend if you're going to cut it with the wrap on. That way if you have extra over at the end, it stays wrapped. And then you can keep it in stock for longer. Now when cutting the boards, it's important to remember that they need to be a little bit bigger than the side channels because you have to account for this space, the space that the board inserts into the rail over here. So what we are going to do is take the length of the side channel and add 3 inches. The length of the side channel is 59. That's the distance between the 2 holes, remember. We're gonna add 3, which would make the board 62 inches. So we're gonna cut all the boards at 62 inches. Now we're gonna start assembling the gates. So now you're going to take your rail and insert it into the hole. The next step is to put one of these gate inserts into the post so that the rail is held steady.
I like these inserts for a number of reasons. I don't have to buy different size inserts. Most of the rails are either going to be 1.5 inches or 2 inches. This rail, this insert is made to use on a 2-inch like this and 1.5 inches like this. So 1 insert, I can do both size rails. Why you want to use a good insert is what you're trying to do is to connect this rail to this post and also eliminate any chance that the post can do this when the gate is operating. So it's important to have a good insert. These inserts that we sell are phenomenal for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this insert in here. We're going to attach
Now we're just gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. Now you're gonna put the side channel on the first board like so. You just snap it on there. And we're ready to insert the boards. Now we're going to put the second post on, and you'll notice that we have a little space right here. After we put the post on, you'll notice that we don't have enough space for a full board on top here. There's a space. So what we're going to do is measure that space and then use the table saw to cut a board at that size, at that width. So we have 2.5 inches. Now we want to measure 2.5 inches. Final piece. Let's check the tip-to-tip measurement real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at exactly 59 inches. This will fit the opening that Herson and Lewis made perfectly. We need 2 more gate inserts for the top post. Now we need to give the gate the support it needs so that it can properly swing open and close. We need a brace going across the gate. You want to make sure the gate is square. And we're just going to adjust it so that all the corners are a perfect 90 degrees. That's exactly what we need, a perfect square. Then we're going to lay the gate flat. Now when you're making the brace, it's important to know the direction of the swing of the gate. In this case, if you're facing the customer's house, the gate is going to swing out toward the street and to the left. This is a left swing gate. For the maximum amount of support possible, the bottom of the brace needs to be on the hinge side and the top of the brace should be on the latch side. In this case, if you're looking at the gate from the inside, the brace on the bottom is going to be on the right and the top is going to be toward the left. So that's what I have assembled right here. So now all I'm doing is lining up the brace so that it goes on a perfect diagonal across the gate. Then I'm going to use a speed square and a pencil to draw lines parallel to the post. So I line up the speed square on top of the brace like this, so it's perfectly parallel with the edge of the post. And then I draw a line. We're gonna angle the saw out to match the angle of the line. And now we have the exact angle we need. Now as you'll see, the brace fits perfectly within the dimensions of the gate. Now I am going to secure it with a self-tapping screw on each end. So I go in at an angle, then I back the screw out, and then I go straight into the post. Just like that. Just like we did on the other side. I'm gonna go in at the same angle as the brace. Then I'm gonna back the screw out. I'm gonna turn it. And then I'm gonna go straight into the post, perpendicular to the post. Now the next step is to secure the brace into the boards themselves. First, we are going to drill holes in the brace. So I'm going to start on top, and I'm going to center the hole so that it's in the middle of the board and also the middle of the brace. And I'm just gonna drill a hole like this. I'm going to drill a hole above every other board. Now we're just gonna use a speed square to clean out the hole. Make it a little bit easier. Then I am going to take a small Phillips head screw and drill it into each one of those holes. Okay, next we are just gonna cover up those holes with 5/8 inch cap plugs. And now the final step is to glue caps on top. All right, now we just need to clean it and then this gate's ready to be hung.